Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. We tapped in this morning, y'all. Hope everybody doing well and having a beautiful holiday season, people. Hope y'all having a good day, man. But now, see, with this all this Diddy situation, man, y'all done forgot about one person who really been holding her head low, and that's Mary J Blige. Hey, man, when y'all go check out my video section, my largest view video at 2.3 million views is about Mary J Blige and how she attended those Diddy parties. But before I get into this and what her and Danny Boy was doing, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that notification bell, smash it. And y'all leave in the comments, man, if y'all think that Mary J Blige is messed up for messing with underage Danny Boy. Can you dig it? Because he was only 15 at the time. But man, let me get to the video. You know, it gets a little deeper than that. Y'all, if y'all remember back in the day, for those of y'all old heads, y'all knew this, and for some of y'all new heads, listen up, you just might learn something. You know, you got the video, you had that group Jodeci, K-ci and Jojo, man, K-ci and Jojo. So you had K-ci from Jodeci, that's who used to deal with Mary J Blige. That was her dude at the time. Can you dig what I'm saying? Now, before K-ci and Mary J Blige together, your boy Danny Boy, you know, I ain't mad at you. Danny Boy from Death Row. Hey, man, you know, Mary J Blige used to back that thing up on him. She used to fly him out to New York from California to give him that cookie, y'all. Oh yeah, man. But see, here's one problem with what Mary J Blige was doing. See, Mary J Blige had already came into the industry under what? Uptown, where who was? Diddy, and she had already been diddled. She had already been going to the Diddy parties. Matter of fact, Mary J Blige said it was a rite of passage at this time to go to these Diddy parties out of her own mouth. Mary J Blige says in her videos, and y'all, you know, anything I say, you can go look up. She says out of her own mouth, hey, when I was young, you know, I made a lot of mistakes and did some things I shouldn't have been doing. But one thing she was doing, she was flying an underage 15-year-old Danny Boy from Death Row Records from all the way from Cali out to New York to give him that thing on a regular basis. See, Danny Boy was tapping a lot of things, and I get on Jewel from Death Row on a whole nother video, because a lot of y'all young cats don't even know who Jewel is. But anyway, back to Mary J. So now, Mary J had been giving Danny Boy that thing for quite some time. And as you know, Danny Boy then came out the closet as being G-A-Y, playing with the rainbow community. So here's where it gets tricky. See, now Mary J is dating K-ci from Jodeci with his little skinny ass. Always got his shirt open, man, looking like a frog, but boy, he could sing. And see, that's when she got caught up on them drugs, man. Her and K-ci was like the powder that nose, can you dig it? And that's when she started getting off track. Because let me tell you something, man. It was a time when Mary J Blige was so out there, so far gone, when K-ci was putting them paws on her, and, you know, and they was blowing their nose. I remember being in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm from, born and raised and currently living, and I was at a Mary J Blige concert, and I remember she was so gone in the head from that powder. She was like, hey, how you doing today, Los Angeles? And those of y'all in Vegas, man, y'all remember that. She's like, how you doing today, Los Angeles? And the crowd started booing. She said, man, this Vegas in the house. She didn't even know which city she was at. She was that far gone. But, man, it gets deeper, man. When Danny Boy left Death Row, I didn't even know this till I saw this video. Man, he sung backup for K-ci and Jojo for about 5 years. But here's the thing, y'all. Danny Boy wrote a book about his experience at Death Row, and one of them things was about how he used to tap Mary J Blige, and she used to fly him out. The man had no reason to lie. He was only 15 years old at the time, right? It even got to the point to where it was happening so much now, to Mary J's defense, when she did find out and catch wind of it, she did have a private meeting with Suge Knight and Danny Boy, and Danny Boy actually produced his birth certificate to show her, because she couldn't believe that the boy was only 15 years old. But hey, man, it gets deeper than that. So now Danny Boy is singing backup for K-ci. That means that's his boss. And now the book comes out, and everybody reading the book, and now they see that he has slept with her. Now, K-ci was unaware of this, and they like brothers, man. They friends. But this dude was a kid. So as they laughing and joking about this stuff on the tour bus. K-ci had the nerve to fire Danny Boy because he had been tapping Mary J Blige back in the day, and K-ci actually had a fiance at the time. But man, hold up. If you don't believe me, watch for yourself.
What happened between both of y'all? Because I heard that he fired you because you slept with Mary.
Yeah, I think K got in his feelings, and K-ci and Jojo always been like a brother to me. I would catch them when they come in and out of town during different shows, and they, at that time, remained to be some of the guys from Hollywood that I looked up to that always kind of kept it real. After some years went by, I sang backgrounds for Tina Marie. Then I went out with Norman Connors for a little while, and then I started going out with K-ci and Jojo. Man, and that was a time of my life because I had an opportunity to be amongst my peers again. You know what I mean? To be backstage with all of the people that, I kind of seen back in the day, and to meet other people that was coming up in the business. And I was out on the road with K-ci and Jojo probably about 5 or 6 years. During the good times, during bad times where, when people seen the viral videos of, them being drunk on stage, me holding them down when one can't sing, myself and Showtime, shout out to Showtime, that's my boy that sung backgrounds as well. We called ourselves the Vocal Assassins. And when K couldn't sing, Showtime would sing for him. And, when Jojo wasn't feeling well, I'll make sure that I handle the part. Jojo will look at me and say, I got it. Or, I'll make sure that they were taken care of. And we went on tour with Jodeci. In the middle of us going on tour with Jodeci, that's when, a little bit before, us going on tour with Jodeci, that's when everybody on the tour bus started reading my book, Stranded on Death Row. By the way, it's available on all platforms, on Barnes & Noble, anyway, and Amazon. And anyway, they read the book on the bus, and everybody, we always joking. I mean, you know what I mean? You get on the tour bus, you never know, man. It's always pranks. Everybody always making jokes, and, people was making, kind of like, man, yeah, so you was with Mary, da-da-da-da-da, and they just be laughing about it, and it really wasn't on a disrespectful end, but they kind of always brought it up. And K, you could tell he was kind of in his feelings about it. And we got to one city, and I know we were laughing and joking about some stuff, and we got to one city, and K-ci just kind of just flipped out. Started telling me, I'm your boss, and da-da-da-da-da. And as I told him, my motherfucking boss. I sing backgrounds. This work for hire. Boss mean when I'm not out on the road with Joe, I can still get a check. So we kind of exchanged some words. And after my book being out for a while, we were getting ready to gear up for some more shows. And they never called me back again for any shows. I was kind of like fired, third party. Fired. And I think I talked to Jojo maybe a couple times. I haven't seen K-ci or talked to him since. But I lost a lot of respect for them, to be honest. Jojo and I were more cool.
Let's see, the thing is, as you see, man, not only was Mary J Blige turned out at the Diddy parties, but she was the reason, man, why Danny Boy got fired, man. He was touring with K-ci. Hey, man, I am not done with Mary J Blige by any means. I just had to give y'all a little taste test run about what Mary J Blige's history is and what's going on. Because, see, a lot of y'all wasn't even born then. A lot of y'all wasn't even born during the Death Row days. And that's another thing that cracked me up about social media. No knock against you youngsters. It is so crazy to hear y'all, to watch y'all make these videos about something that you have no idea about. You wasn't even born. It is so crazy to watch the younger generation speak on a lot of this stuff. Jodeci, Tupac, Biggie, this and that. And you wasn't even born yet. You're only going off of something that you read, heard, or seen. And you got to remember, most stuff that you see on this internet is fake. And half the people that's telling the story wasn't alive. That's why my channel's so special, y'all. Because at age 49, man, I give y'all good tea. I was there when it happened. See, I was there when Mary J Blige was getting them black eyes and getting hands put on her. I was there when he was getting them domestic violences. I was there when she was strung out. I was there when she, was drunk at shows. I was there when she was so blasted out of her mind, her and him, they couldn't even sing on stage. I was there, y'all. I was there when Mary J, when K-ci would knock on the door, and Mary J Blige would hide up under the table because he thought that them hands were gonna get put on her. So y'all, stop putting out, that's another thing, stop putting out this bad content about things that you don't know anything about, because you are talking about people's lives at the end of the day. But that's why y'all come over here, man, to keeping it a stack with Coach One Stack, because I keep it 1,000 like that $1,000 bill tatted across my chest. Now, you know the rest. Y'all be blessed. Don't ever get stressed. Make sure you never get finessed, and get plenty of rest, and stay up out of trouble.